FAD3 prediction time. What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen. And that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan, somebody who just started rocking with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, easy money, man. You follow me, I follow you right back. So hit me up on Twitter, Mr. Temp Check. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. I'm even on Clubhouse now. But before we get started with today's content, man, you know what I got to let y'all know. Temperature Check Apparel, man. Continue to shop. Continue to show love. I appreciate everything y'all doing for me. Make sure you like, comment, and share out this channel, man. Share out the broadcast, man. We trying to hit is the wow. We trying to get into the thousands by the end of the year. So make sure that you're doing that for me. But definitely shop Temperature Check Apparel. We got hats. We got T-shirts. We got hoodies, man. But let's talk this weekend. It is finally here. It feels like it's been forever since this card was announced. But FAD3 is finally here. And I'm excited, man. You know, I went ahead and purchased, you know, the live stream. So I paid the $30.25. So I'm going to be up close and personal, comfortably from the couch, watching every single battle, watching every single line, listening with my ears, watching with my eyes, and paying very close attention to what's going to be going on inside and outside of that battle rap stage coming this Saturday. So, man, it's time to do some predictions, man. We starting to see some face-offs appear. Shout out to Black Compass Media. They just had Flacco L and Riggs last night live. Shout out to the URL for just doing the Bad News versus Snake Eyes. And they just did Clone versus PC. John versus Ace Amin. Y'all have done everything else but a face-off. Are we going to get that? I don't know if we are, because I think tension's a little bit too high for y'all battle. But it's prediction time, man. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. The battle's on Saturday. We got to talk some of these matchups. So the first one I want to talk about is Flacco versus Riggs, man. You know, I like Riggs a lot, man. I definitely like Riggs a lot. I like his energy. You know, he's definitely not a social media guy, for sure. But when it gets in that ring, he get busy. He really gets busy. We've seen what he was able to do with A-Ward. We've seen what he's been able to do with drugs. We saw what he did with JC. I like Riggs a lot, man. I really do like Riggs a lot. I think he has a lot of potential, man. But his opponent also has the same type of potential, man. That, you know, he gets crazy. He gets crazy. Flacco gets very, very crazy, man. I like his delivery, his wordplay, his scheming, and his angles and things of that nature. But you know what? For me personally, I don't know who you think the underdog is in this one. I don't know, man. This is a tough one to call, and I definitely like these battles because they are very tough to call, especially as you get further up in the card. But man, I'm gonna have to go with somebody that I've seen just more consistently. I've seen more battles from, so I'm gonna go with Riggs 2-1. But if you told me it was a 2-1 the other way around, I would not be surprised at all, man. But definitely interested in this one. Moving right along, you got Clone versus PC. Clone is someone who I think is very underrated, man. He did very well on the KOTD tournament. He's had great showings in the past, battling the KCJ, things of that nature. He's definitely tried and true. PC, man, you know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know too much about PC. I'm continuing to do my research on you, but I like what I've seen thus far. But I'm going with what I know. I'm not gonna go what I've seen recently. I'm going what I know, what has stood the test of time. And so with that, I'm gonna go with Clone with a 2-1. Now these next two battles, man. Shout out to you, Champion, man. Jay Black over in Champion. Bad News versus Snake Eyes. So that face that face-off just dropped yesterday on his channel, man. When I tell you that was 37 minutes ago, Snake Eyes is one of the better personalities when it comes to promotions, when it comes to face-off, man. He's very, very methodical. He's very, very interesting, and more important than anything, he's entertaining as hell. He is entertaining as hell. But he's going up against Bad News. Now, say what you want about Bad News on the URL. To me, he has not had the most dominant performances on the URL. He's left a lot to be desired on the URL. However, this battle ain't on the URL. This is Bullpen. And Bullpen Bad News is a different type of monster. Are we not going to act like he didn't have that classic one-rounder with Tay-Rock? You know what I'm saying? I skip over Rock and hit the wave. I have Rock getting pushed in the ambulance. Come on, man. He's battled Loso. He's done a lot, man. He's definitely one of the pillars of Bullpen. But the thing is, Snake Eyes is battle tested. Snake Eyes has traveled from the East Coast to the West Coast. He battled Geechee Gotti on the Riot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will go to his opponent's front door and battle him. And you gotta like that type of energy. This particular battle does have a little bit of a storyline. There is a little bit of a storyline with this one. Because, you know, Bad News was a part of Dot Mob. So you had Snake and Bad News on the same team, but then Bad News left Dot Mob and is now a part of Cave. And you know how Snake Eyes feels about Cave, man. He despises Cave. Like, it's almost like a East Coast, West Coast with him. Anything that, you know what I'm saying, anything that has to do with a bat, man, he don't like Batman. He don't like baseball. He don't like, again, anything that got to do with a bat. He's anti-bat. He barely like battle rap. You know what I'm saying? But again, I think Snake Eyes is tried and true, man. He's put on some very good performances in 2020. 2021, he picked up right where he left off. Bad News, this is your house. This is your time to shine. It's probably, honestly, for you, Bad News, next to the Rock battle, this is probably the biggest battle of your career. And I'm saying that because of the amount of eyes that are going to be on this particular battle. So I'm going to say the same thing for Snake Eyes, man. I know Snake Eyes has done his thing. He's been on big stages on the URL. He's been on RBE. He's been on the Riot. However, it's a different set of eyes on this particular battle because of the main event. So with that being said, man, I'm actually, man, look. I'm not going to lie, I'm definitely going to have it 1-1 going into the third. I'm going to say this is going to be a 2-1 preference. I really think it's going to be a 2-1 preference. There will definitely be a lot of barking. Bad News does not back down. He is going to bark on Snake Eyes, but Snake Eyes is also going to be barking on Bad News. But what I learned in the face-off, and Snake Eyes is trying to understand, what can you say to somebody who supported you? Snake Eyes is talking about all the bags that he's helped Bad News get. How he supported him when he was in Dot Mob. How he would watch his battles, talk about his battles when he was in Dot Mob. So what are you going to say, Bad News? And Bad News, you saying you Jordan over on Bullpen. I don't know about that. I think that's a heavy statement. I don't think you Jordan. You could be something like maybe like you could be a starter. You could be a Round Harper. Round Harper was a starter. He was a solid player. I do not think you are the Jordan on Bullpen. I would have to get that to Loso. No disrespect to you. But, again, I got this 1-1 going into the third. I think I'm going off the energy of the face-off. Give me Snake Eyes 2-1. Give me Snake Eyes 2-1. But if Bad News comes in and puts on one of those performances that he's known to have on Bullpen, it's gonna get scary. It's gonna be a dogfight, man. You know, this one and the Riggs battle is gonna be, I think they're gonna be battle of the night. But let's talk about the main event. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. But we here now. We here now. John the Don. Ace Amin. Let me holla at you real quick, brothers. Let me holla at you real quick. So first things first, I need this battle to be completed. I need it to finish with 3 rounds, no fighting, no stoppage. Hey, I know this has been almost a year in the making at this point. Let's get what I gotta say out and let's get it over with. I don't expect y'all to shake hands after the battle. I don't expect y'all to be buddy after the battle, but what I do expect is to give the fans what they looking for. And the real battle rap fans, don't give the shock value fans that's only tuning in because they want to see if Ace Amin is going to punch John or if John is going to punch Ace Amin. I'm talking about the true battle rap fans. Give us exactly what we are looking for in this battle. John the Don, brother, you got a lot of pressure on you. A lot of pressure on you, sir. You're supposed to 30, Ace Amin. This is in your backyard. This is like literally you hosting a battle in the home that you grew up in. That is what you're doing right now. Everybody associated with Bullpen Battle League, this is your leader. So you know that the support is going to be in that room. But Ace Amin don't care. Ace Amin don't care. He will walk into the lion's den with a stake around his neck and dare a lion to jump up if he crazy. Ace Amin, you have done an excellent job with this marketing. An excellent job with this marketing and this promotion, sir. You had the diss record come out, John the Baptist. You have been hitting every platform except for mine. But that's okay, though. That's okay, though. I know I'm young in the game. I got to work my way up. But you've done a great job of promoting. You have got your wish. You got exactly what you asked for. You wanted John. You told John he wasn't battling no one else until he battled you. And so now it's here. What you going to do with it? Ability-wise, Ace Amin, I think you're very talented. But for me, I haven't seen enough. I have not seen enough in this particular or in your particular resume, in your tenure in battle rap to believe that you're going to be able to beat a John the Don. However, this is what I'll say. I do believe that the narrative that you are trying to paint in your own right, I do believe that a lot of people are gonna rock with that narrative. I think a lot of people are gonna support that narrative. John the Don. You remember what you did against Jack Boy Maine? We need more. We need better. That's the expectation. I'm sorry. That is the expectation, that you do better than what you did in the Jack Boy battle. And last time I checked, you sat Jack Boy down for about 8 months. Facts. So how are we calling this battle, man? How are we calling this battle? This battle is personal. This battle is a grudge match. This battle is what battle rap is about. Settling your differences without, you know what I'm saying, without the settling your differences without the fist. Really taking your differences to the ring, making money, making a bag off settling a dispute, a situation, a circumstance. So shout out to Ace Amin and John the Don for knowing how important this battle is to the culture. This is the biggest grudge match in 2021. Right now, this is it. I have to go with what I know. I am going with John the Don. I'm going with John the Don. Now, do I think he's going 30 Ace Amin? What do I always tell y'all, man? When y'all make the gap between the underdog and who's supposed to win, when you make it a country mile wide, all that underdog has to do is give you 3 good rounds, and somebody's going to give him 1. Somebody's going to give Ace Amin 1. So I'm going to go with John the Don, 2-1 clear. I think they get through all 3 rounds because at the end of the day, these are smart businessmen. But I'm definitely looking forward to this card. I will be doing a live recap immediately following the battle. I'm going live immediately following the conclusion of this event. So make sure that you locking in with the channel. Make sure you're sharing the broadcast. And as always, y'all know how I feel about y'all, how I love the support that y'all are bringing me. I love that you guys are continuing to follow me. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing for me. I'm going to continue to bust my ass and continue to work hard, pause if necessary. But this is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, we just getting started.